Okay, so let's just get the music back on. I usually play FTL with my own music, so well, not my music, but music I get from somewhere else, like my private collection, not music I made or anything. Anyway, welcome to today's live stream. Let me just throw a Discord notification out. Here. Okay, so FTL, I think we've had it on the channel a few times already. It's still one of those great, wonderful go-to games, and I'm hoping that today I won't lose the stream again. Turns out, actually, fun fact, my old FTL was way too old. Not FTL, my old OBS. I think last update broke it because I may have used one of those beta versions that weren't supported anymore. Anyway, I downloaded the OBS Studio now. It seems to work like a charm so far. So, yeah, the stream is partially to test if it works, if it keeps working. The game I chose today's FTL because, first off, it used to work all the time, and secondly because I've been playing it again lately, and it's one of those games that I have a very hard time putting down. It's like most roguelikes, this is one more round won't hurt, right? Apparently there is very little video output, which makes sense because we're not doing anything. Let's get going with a new game here. I will lose this old save game, which is like a ship that is on 1 health and under heavy fire, so it's not a big loss. Okay. I can't see, this is one downside of the OBS studio thing, is that I can't see the stream window anymore. At least not the way it's currently arranged, so I'm currently only seeing the OBS window. So do let me know if the stream works out or not. I'm also not sure which ship I want to take this time. We have a whole lot of them. As you can see, I haven't won with all of them. I actually won with the Kestrel Cruiser before they went Advanced Edition. I haven't tried it after that. With the other ships, I mostly have won already, except the Slug Cruiser, which is a ship I rarely use because I haven't yet found the mission to unlock the bloody thing. Also, I think this quest here has been changed in the Advanced Edition. But that's just my guess, you know. Anyway, yes. So I've been playing with the Lanius ship here a lot. It's kind of fun, especially the layout B. I think we've let's played with the Rock Cruiser and with, it could have been the Kestrel, it could have been something else. But because I feel a bit masochistic today, I'm going to go with the NG ship, NG ship layout B, which is widely regarded as one of the worst layouts you can get. It's only followed by, I think, the Slug Cruiser Type B, which is also kind of horrible if memory serves. Well, let's see. Slug Cruiser Type B is this one, and Type B has, oh yeah, it has no med bay. That's that's iffy. I can understand why that is a horrible design to go with. However, we're going to go with the NG Cruiser Type B today, the Vortex, which sounds way more impressive than this ship actually is. This is one ship I have not actually finished much with. I think I finished the original game with the layout A, but since Advanced Edition seems to recount all the achievements and stuff, it's fine. Well, it's not counted anymore. Maybe we can sort that out. We'll play with the Advanced Edition content because it's kind of fun. This ship starts us out with heavy iron, which is not my favorite weapon. It's very, very slow. Also heavy laser. So our first priority will be getting a decent gun. Or two. We'll probably also drop one of those system repair drones. We'll keep the anti-personnel. Anyway, let's just start the game. Okay, so we'll have to pause here, but I like doing that. First, obviously, we want to open all the windows. Get some air in. But not much. Just this little bit here. Then we want to rearrange this so the system repair drone is online. We'll power up the weapons, and then we'll probably want to go. Okay, I think if we can zip around this one here, we can basically stall in this sector as long as we need to, or as long as we can. Let's go here. I think I explained most of the game mechanics into Let's Play. Quite exhausting, yeah. So I'll not do too much here. This ship also has one other big disadvantage. Well, we have the anti-personnel drone. We can't really power both the drone and our weapons, so yeah, it's really not my favorite ship, but I want to win with it, so there we go. I think I'll go here. We'll detect the Rebel Scout. We want to intervene. I know they have a flag gun, but I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. We kinda need this. Okay, they have this and that. So if I deactivate those rooms and get the anti-personnel drone going, they'll probably, yeah, they try to hit my med bay, which is okay. One big advantage of the drone is that it doesn't need air, so we can just evacuate the med bay. Quite literally evacuate it. And that should sort things out. Once the drone has returned to the drone bay, we'll probably power it down and power the heavy laser up. And hope they don't hit my weapons. Had we not needed this... Oh great, that's the next big bad thing that can happen to the ship. If you miss your shot, you're pretty much boned. Okay, how can we do this now? I can't really afford not having this drone up, actually. Kinda have to. Actually, I can keep both. Since my shields have just stopped working, I got 2 free energy bars. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't disable my my med bay. I did disable it. I'm so glad I didn't disable whatever I disabled. Let's take care of those weapons for... Could you hit for once? Oh, the poor system repair drone. It's going to be very, very busy. And we don't want to lose this crew member because he's the only one we have, quite literally. Ah, we don't want to go in there. Okay, if the piloting room is hit, we are done. I hate this ship. The biggest, one of the biggest drawbacks here is you have to wait for your... Oh, great. I think we can pretty much restart this run already because... we didn't get a shot off, we could not hit the first laser, and that's pretty much it. We were doomed here. Okay, open this. You want to keep this as evacuated as possible, so you don't run into too much of a risk of fire. Okay, we also don't have any missiles. Granted, we don't have any way to launch them anyway, but it would have been nice to start off with some missiles, you know? do like me some explosives. And of course we got nothing of interest in the asteroid field, which is kind of hard. If memory serves from Elite Dangerous, you can really never run out of interesting stuff in asteroid. Oh god. Okay, a Mantis ship right next to a pulsar. Isn't that lovely? Okay, set that to hit the shields. Wait. Stupid pulsar. Yeah, I think this ship will badly mess us up. At least it hit their weapons now too. On repair. The only thing this ship is actually doing reasonably okay-ish is that it... Oh, wonderful. We hit this time. I think if we time this right, we might actually get away with a second shot. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Okay, they can't FTL away right now, because they do not have an engine. It has been fried. As is the case with my... I love this sound. It always means that you actually reach their hull. Go. That's at least some scrap for us. This ship is also very, very far away from actually being able to board other ships, which makes it even worse in my opinion, because boarding ships is a very good way to make scrap, which is basically money here. I wish we could get away from this bloody star. I really hate those. I believe they actually do a bit less if your shields are down, although I'm not sure. I know the suns do less damage if your shields are up. So maybe those are the inverse way and they do more when your shields are down. Up. Down. You know what I mean. It's confusing. Okay. Oh, this is not good. This is certainly the worst. It's the absolute worst. Seriously. Okay, get me... Yeah, we'll power this down and we'll depower that. Yes, this is the annoying bit about this ship. You have to wait for your... oh, Christ. You have to wait for this thing to actually hit the shields. And then you can actually use your laser. There's not much point in doing the other way around, and those charging times will sync up so awfully. I absolutely despise them. Now we have to take this out. Wonderful. I think we're in 2 shots in before the shield comes back online. So those were 2 very, very well placed shots. And since we reached their hull, we might actually want to keep them busy at least. Okay, there's that. I think we want to take out their engines next. Okay, 1 more hit and we got this. If you're really lucky, you get... I've actually landed that one. If you're really lucky, you actually get a good weapon from one of those. We are, however, not exactly lucky. Can I go this way here? Probably not. In order to maximize the time I get in a sector, I usually try to get and then zoom around those stars here, those beacons. So I can basically go around the exit and then just warp onto it as I need to. So I don't want to cross the sector too fast. I don't think there's much of an advantage in that. I think we want to risk attacking that. This might yield us a second crew member, which might do very well in here. You actually kind of have to decide in this case whether you want it to be... Okay, go with both. Whether you want to keep most of your ship under vacuum, which is basically if you just put oxygen into the shield room, then you keep most of the ship under vacuum. If you put them in the weapons room, you have to put oxygen into those two rooms here, which is also not the ideal way to do it. Okay, now we'll hit that. Or not. I think we can keep this down. Should be able to land a second shot. Yeah. It just goes in before the shield comes back up. This is actually a stun. Yes. Possibly. I want to accept that. Yes, please. We got our first Mantis, and I think we'll put him in the weapons bay because I need those recharges to be quicker. This is also the first half of a boarding crew. We probably won't get a big teleporter in here because we only have small rooms. So, can I afford going to that store? We'll see. I think we can go in there. Let's see, the scrap recovery arm might come in handy. They have nothing too great here. We do want a defense drone later on. Defense drone 1 would do nicely though. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll sell one of those system repair drones. I never really used 2 of them anyway. And we'll probably use the NG we got to begin with. Very soon. Let's try the scrap recovery arm because it's still sector 1. So this will come in very handy as we move on. Let's take this one here. We don't want to be caught by the rebel fleet. They are really dangerous. Ah, okay. This is, I think, an anti-drone drone. So it will shoot down incoming drones. Luckily we don't have any of those. Okay. Hit their weapons. I said hit their weapons. Because we don't want this beam thing to hit us, or this one. By extension. Okay, now we're good because they can't really hit our... they can't strip our shields anymore. At least not while that's still down, and this is perfect. Hitting the oxygen and breaching the hull. It's a very lovely combination. But do I want that? 8 missiles can go a long way. But not for us at the moment, because we don't have any missile launchers, so we'll not accept surrender. I need the scrap. Had they offered me a weapon, I would have probably totally gone for it. Only a handful of scrap. No deal, sir. Sorry. Okay, that's that down. Now we got a little more scrap and some fuel out of this. FTL fuel is a precious resource. You definitely want more of that. Now, something that's a bit risky when we're scared this rebel fleet so close is that we might run into a scout that will warn them, and that will be bad for us. Oh shit. That's not good. That is really bad. We did not want that to happen. Yeah, repair drone, do the thing. We need those at least down. This should actually help us a lot, because now we can kill this. I should have hit the weapons again. Now those actually have a bit of a delay going. So they will hopefully not sync up anymore. Which means we can... okay, take them down again, just to be safe. They can't dodge us anymore because they don't have a piloting anymore. You can actually achieve the no dodging anymore on 2 ways. First is take out piloting, second is take out the engines. I find the latter to be a bit more stressful because they have or they often have more health. That is helpful. For now, it's not the greatest gun ever. The Flak Gun 2 is pretty overpowered. But this one is... eh. I think that sums it up. It's eh. Okay, now one thing we want to achieve very, very soon is getting the shields. We want a second shield bubble. Shield block, shield... I think shield bubble is the right term here. But one thing I usually try to do first is get a second level med bay. Because there are a lot of missions or events that basically give you a good outcome if you have a decent med bay. Okay, and there's repair drone, we can do that. Okay, quest to the next sector, that's actually good for us because we couldn't really squeeze in that time in this sector, and I think that's a very, very nice thing of the game to give you. Oh, we want that storage. I think it's very nice of the game to give you that because it lets you basically... Oh, wonderful. Great. Because it basically prevents you from actually losing out on a quest because you have been in this sector for too long. Let's take out the engine of that thing. I could also try to upgrade the weapons to 4 and then basically go in with the... Oh, well, we hit that. I can't really do that reliably though. With that, I never got this sorted. There's a storage cache in for us. Maybe it's something nice. Pegasus said. Pegasus was the... I know it's the winged horse, but... Ooh, it's a double missile. Yes, please. We need 3 power for that thing. We actually have 3 power. We'll hold on to that for now, because we can't really use it at the moment. But this is something that is certainly coming in handy, because you'll only use 1 missile, so this stack will decrease by 1 and we get 2 shots out of it. This is very, very promising start. And now I certainly want to upgrade my stuff. Just start it for a moment. Okay, if I upgrade this, I would need another 20 for a shield, for a reactor energy thing. Okay, what way do we want to go? I'm half tempted to go through the Zoltan territory. So we get 2 green sectors, and then we can go red all the way to the end. I think is the better call here. If I had, say, the Mantis ship, I would probably go with a hostile sector immediately. But we don't really have the option to port, so let's take that sector. Also, another nice thing is your decision here does not impact the quest you got. It will be added to the next sector regardless of which one you choose, which is pretty cool. So you literally can't miss out on the quest unless, of course, you actively decide not to, or it's really out of the way. Sometimes you get that when a... Oh, great. Sometimes you get this when an enemy ship is like or when the quest mark is very off and there's literally only one way to access a system. Or, yeah, not a system, a beacon. Usually it's fine. Oh, we need the shield up. We need the shield down, actually. Okay, can I get this in time? No, of course not. Of course I could not achieve that in time. Although it's mostly because I didn't pay attention. What you can do here, actually, I've tried this in another game, is you can try to outplay this a bit and deactivate your shield right before the iron thing hits and then activate it again after it hits. If it doesn't hit your shield room, then you usually get your shield back up in time before the next weapon is charged. Just keep him down. Wonderful. So, we actually now have the scrap for this. Which means I could actually trade my heavy laser for... I could not trade a heavy laser in, but I could trade a heavy iron in. But we'll do that now. I'll switch those two out. So we can now take out shields with this very, very nicely. This will do 2 damage, so this should come in handy as long as we keep missiles around. So I think we'll go here, there, and then we'll turn around like so. Nebula sectors will mean the rebel fleet can't pursue us that well. Could try to take this sector with us as well. Let's get away from the edge. I'm so glad this was no storm. Yeah, take it. Oh, no storm again. We need fuel more than drone parts for the moment. There will be a time when that's not the case anymore. I kinda want the quest first, so well, I usually try to go with most distress beacons. I think sometimes you just can't get to them because they're just too far out of the way. Okay, we find a Secret Federation outpost. Apparently there's nothing left, that's a shame. Hopefully this one is better. Okay, apparently we would have needed sensors for that. Sometimes it happens that you just don't have the good stuff for that. Yeah, but they disabled my sensors. All things. That was kind of stupid of them because we don't have sensors. Also, we probably want to evacuate the ship. I could just power up the drones as well, but sod it. We'll evacuate the ship because we have a medbay level 2. That was actually something I wanted to avoid. Okay, with medbay level 2 you can basically even regenerate health under attack while you're standing in a vacuum, which is kinda cool. All things considered, that's kinda cool. Also, as usual, if you actually run into any kinds of boarding attempts on your own, so if you find yourself on the receiving end of a boarding attempt, try to fend them off in your medbay because that's where you have all the advantages. That, yes, it is already under pressure again. Save that actually. If I haven't done so previously, I probably want to do it now. Okay, there's a store. We certainly want to have a store. I can also want to get this first, so we can then zip around here. Actually, no, we'll take the store first. Don't want to. Okay, this won't do. It's 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3, 4. Could be a 5th one. We might also take too much damage. I'll go here first because I think it might get us some more scrap. Okay, this was a potentially bad idea. I think it would have been better to switch out the flag for now. Yeah, drone, you fix that. Pegasus, I want you to take out their weapon, or their shield. Only one of them hit, that's fine. That's not so fine. I want to keep... We have to keep this down. Damn it. Well, the cool thing about the missiles is that they don't care about shielding. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We'll hit their weapons first. I need those to stop syncing up. Yes, please. I mean, we would probably end up selling that, but it's a nice thing to have. The Zoltan shield bypass is generally pretty neat. Okay, someone tells me I might want to hold on to that. The flak is worth more, so it's generally better. I will not want to drop the drone reactor booster just yet. I might sell that when we actually run into... Might sell that when we actually run into a situation where we have plenty of crew. But for now, the flak gun is very, very useful, and it can take away a lot of shielding. I'm gonna sell the heavy iron. We'll get another iron weapon sooner or later. Long-range scanner is also pretty nice. What's on page 2? They have bombs, boarding drones. Boarding drones are not the greatest thing. They're nice while you're not in the last bit of the game. But during the end fight, they're generally more harm than good because you can't control them. Okay, we have 50 scrap left. I could get something. I do like the long-range scanners. I actually really like those, and I think they might come in handier than the Zoltan Shield bypass. So many choices, so many choices. I'm gonna sell that, because I find that this will give you so much more, and this will also allow you to get quite a few of those blue events. Good here. I mean, the firebomb would be nice to have, but we don't have the weapon spare for that, and you can't really upgrade this anymore. Well, not anymore, you could never do that. You can't have more than the maximum amount of things here, so I can't really upgrade this in such a way that I get 4 weapon slots. The ship just wrote it out. Let's just fix it up and be on our merry way. We still have our scrap recovery arms, so I'm hoping we'll reach the second shield thing. Very, very soon, because we need that. Ah, wonderful. That's something we certainly needed. We can do at least one more jump. There's a ship here. That's the beauty of the long-range scanner. It tells us where ships are. We'll take that. We still have all the options there, so it's fine. And of course, right after I sell the Zoltan Shield bypass, I get a Zoltan ship attacking me. Isn't life wonderful? They don't seem to have any missiles. They don't even seem to have any weapons. Okay. That next jump would get them towards me. So one jump they're here, and the next one they would probably be here, so we'll want to leave this. This sector won't help us. I don't want to sell drone pods. We need those now. We'll go into the Zoltan controlled zone. Because I kind of want the Zoltan to... Actually, no, we'll go to the civilian sector. Would have been nice to get a Zoltan for my crew. Yeah, okay. We'll start off with this one, then we'll go here, there, there. I think that's a good idea. There don't seem to be any hazard markers there, which is very much in our favor. Oh, that's not good. That is so not good. What is good, though, is that we have the defense drone. That will mostly eliminate the danger of missiles hitting us. As you can see there, it hits them, it kicks out of the air, which is beyond useful. This saves you so much money on repairs. I mean, it doesn't really prevent the... Come on, hit it! Hit it! Damn it! It warned the fleet. That's exactly what I wanted to prevent. Sometimes it just can't help it. Sometimes it just doesn't work in your favor. I want to get rope fixed up while there's kind of a fire going on there. Could you sort that out, please? Thank you. I love that little drone. You're not needed anymore. Probably want air though. And send this back. This is not the most promising start. Let's see if this node here will be more in our favor. There's a space station, we kind of want that. I'm gonna say, well, we absolutely need it, sadly. Could have scrap, it could have anything, but if it has scrap, we need to get in there. And of course, they hit my weapons and my shields. I should have probably paid for that update earlier. Yeah, we're taking a heavy beating here. I might want to switch to another ship. This one's so bloody difficult. Because yeah, right now we're completely unable to defend. And even though we got a pretty decent start with the ship, yep, we're gone. There's no way we can get out of this alive, so let's just wait for them to finish us off. I don't think having that second repair drone would have helped here. So yeah, this ship shares the fate of so many other NG ships. Let's go with the Kestrel actually, because it's a nice ship to start. We could take the B or C, which has a Lanius crew member and a cloning bay. Let's go with the... It's kind of nice because you get 4 shots already. You have a pretty decent missile bay, not weapons bay, not missile bay. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the Kestrel. I like this loadout as well because, as I said, it's just kind of amazing to have. You can target 4 rooms simultaneously. You can knock down most shields until pretty much the end of the game. This is also nice because it gives you the burst laser 3. Pretty cool thing to have. Though you do get in trouble once you run out of missiles. Oh, let's actually go with that. Let's go in with... let's use a red tail. I like that one. I like that one a bit more. And in we go. We also get a nice, diverse crew here. Okay. So, we'll start off with a Mantis. We'll save that loadout. Nice amount of rooms. Let's get the distress beacon first. It would have been nice to have an NG, to be honest. It would have been too amazing if that worked. This is one of the things where an NG crew would have actually been able to save the day. I want to keep this guy alive. We have a hull breach somewhere. I do not know where though. But we are losing oxygen. You could... Yeah, lovely. We're losing a lot of oxygen. You can open the doors to basically connect all the rooms so they don't lose it that fast. It helps when you can actually see where you have the leak. Let's close the doors again. Wait for for Mara to be fixed up, and then we'll be on our merry way. Okay. Mara is, however, one of the crewmates I probably want to phase out sooner or later. I'm not too much of a fan of the humans here, because they're just not great at anything. They're decent to man stations, and okay-ish as boarding crews, but they're not great. They don't excel in anything, and that's, I think, a bit of a shame. Ah, damn it. Okay, Mara, go and fix that. Timing. If you use those synchronous, you can do great damage with those. Actually, that shouldn't be necessary. Thing is, I'm not sure how you can determine which of your lasers arrives at which time. I think there is a way to do this, but I'm probably just too dumb to figure it out right now. So, yeah, I think one of the lasers was bound to hit the shield bubble. And I didn't really want that to be the laser I was aiming at their weapon system. We'll ignore that shop over there because we really don't have this crap right now. Yeah, I think we can do this. Oh, he has a cloaking, wonderful. I hate the cloaking, personally. Gives him 1 free attack. So glad that missed. That should actually hit everything in time. And now we can just take out the rest of his ship. But now he can't dodge and he can't cloak anymore, so that one was pretty much easy, and we got some more stuff from that station. Wonderful. Let's start with the second med bay. There are certain very unpleasant events where you basically get... Ooh, nice, we got a firebomb. We'll probably make use of that later on. I do like the fire. Can you go... Okay, we could go around there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Note how the advancement of the rebel fleet was very, very slow. Due to the fact that we were stuck in a nebula. And they don't seem to be able to find us very good. Very decent evasion chance. Nice. Well, we have 4, so let's use the 4th one on that. And that's the ship dealt with. Wonderful. I think this one's kind of overpowered for the beginning of the game. You do want to upgrade those weapons though, because as you progress, more and more enemies, more and more shields will occur, and you have to find ways to deal with those. This loadout is... we don't care about the sensor station too much, but I do want this stuff in here. Ah, damn it. Mara, please do the thing. Why is the 3rd laser not firing? I'd like you to hit that. That. You will get to shoot, but... okay. I didn't care about that station, but it was nice to know that there is a sun here. I think we can do this though. We might want to actually turn around and go this way. Actually, no. Can I get to this distress beacon in time? We can at least try. Let's do a U-turn here and go to that distress beacon. So we just got it. Yeah, we'll try to dislodge him. Why does being nice never work out for me? It never does. Okay, this could be just outside of the rebel reach, but we'll go here. I should probably have waited until the shield was fixed. Yeah, accept that. Let's fix the shields up first. Mara, you probably want to go there. Let's upgrade these sensors. This will allow us to actually see inside other ships. Which may or may not be handy. Right now it seems like OBS is still recording quite nicely. Stream also says green stream health, so I am very, very happy with that. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think we'll get to that store on time. We don't have the time for that. I want to aid the civilian ship here. Oh, that's a lot of firepower. Need this thing to be... Okay, well, we actually set a fire. Doesn't help us too much because they have a rock crew member, which is generally pretty good with fires. If they hadn't had this, we could have just let them actually burn to death. We just got a second firebomb, so if we want to go in with that, we can really do that now. I'm not sure I want to. We currently don't have the stuff to capitalize on that. I don't want that. We need the fuel more than the drone right now. We don't even have a drone bay. And it's still early enough, so we can actually just... yeah, they don't want to fight. That's their problem, really, not mine. Bad move, my friend. Bad move. Mantis, you go there. Fight in here. If you prefer that, knock yourself out. Okay, no FTLing for you. I think the Mantis should have an easy time with that intruder. Nice, we now have fire here. Get patched up. We can take out this guy in here. That should kill him and start another fire. Lovely. Maybe we get them to burn to death. I would very much like that. However, it means we can't let them have too much stuff, or we can't let them have too much time to repair here. Yeah, one might burn. Maybe we can do this without actually having to kill them. So far so good, but they have been... no, it's too risky. They have been powering up their weapons too far. They got the second one going again. Ooh, nice, we got an NG, so you will become the engineer. We can actually keep it around at the sensors for now. No, you go to the shields. NGs are great at repairing stuff. We'll have you at the sensors. Once we get a teleporting bay, we'll actually switch that out. Oh, how nice, the thing actually shows you which beacons will be under rebel control next jump. We could go to that sun. don't think it's a good idea. We need the scrap. We need that scrap. Okay. Oh wow, now I can see how far those weapons are charging. Okay. Mantis, could you take care of that? Thank you. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have taken out their shields, which will come in useful once the sun actually flares. Which it will do very, very soon. Take that out as well. I think I'll get more out of this if I destroy them. Fixed. You have some of that. Haha. Not nice, but we got some more scrap out of it. Okay. You go in there, and we'll probably just try to evacuate this. It's a very good way of getting rid of fires. And crew. By the way, your people can't be sucked out into the void of space. But they can suffer all other sorts of calamities, so don't feel too safe. Ever. Really, don't feel safe, ever. Space is a horrible place to be. Send the Mantis in here as well. It won't help with the repairs too good, but I think it's better than nothing. So we want that to be powered. That was not good. Okay, open all the doors here. Maybe not those ones. We want a bit of air in those rooms to remain. Okay, so fires have been extinguished. Now they have. Okay, I'm going to jump first. The exit beacon usually does not have anything dangerous. I'll scan the wreckage and get some more stuff out of this. Okay, wait, stop. You get this going. You two get the hell out of there. We'll open all the doors so the little oxygen that is there will actually be distributed a bit better. Send as many of you into the med bay as possible. We are losing oxygen. Okay, you go there. And you move in there. Actually, no. Go back. Go here. We should probably also power that. Okay, we are now getting oxygen again. Everybody back to your stations. You go on that station for now. Your shield man. The rest works just as intended, so save that. I think we can afford a... Yes, we can. So, 2 shield bubbles. This will come in very handy. I think we can actually go with the pirate controlled sector. Go to the Zoltan. Let's take the Zoltan for now. Zoltan are pretty great when it comes to all sorts of things. Because they give you this yellow energy bar. So basically they power things from themselves. I don't know how that works, but they do it. Okay, I already hate myself for going for the sector now. Let's take out their shields, although the first salvo will probably completely dissipate on their super shield. Ow. I have to keep in mind that, unlike usually, I've been playing the last few rounds off camera with the Alania's ship, and that had the pretty big advantage of actually being able to clone crew members, which means you can't really lose them permanently. Okay, that was not quite the order I wanted, but screw it. Go in there for now. One big downside of having Zoltan in your crew is that they will mess up your power distribution quite massively as they move around. Because they keep interrupting everything. Let's not get this missile to shoot. Okay, that should do nicely. You go back here, you get there. Don't care about this one last shot because they will not shoot us. Oh, nice, we have a battery charger now. That means... I think it means very little because we don't have a battery now. Yeah, we don't have a backup battery, so this is completely useless to us, and I'm not sure if we'll get a backup battery. Take those three and then go to the quest marker. Then we probably want to go this way, in the hopes that one of those nodes is a shop. This is actually the last thing I wanted to see. Because I can't stress enough how much I hate those stars, and this is the worst place for it to teleport into, my friend. Okay, let's take out their weapons first. And this is, by the way, the cloning bay. If we manage to kill one of their crew, we can actually try to take out the cloning bay completely. And they will then die, otherwise they will keep being recloned. Which naturally... that wasn't helpful for you. Which naturally isn't good for your boarding attempts. Like, even if you kill all the crew, you will not gain control of the ship as you would in another situation. Because they will just keep being cloned, and so you have to take out the cloning bay. Of course, there's no shop. Let's get out of here. Okay, we have discovered a great eye. Okay, the monolith has given us scrap. Lovely. Maybe we'll get lucky again. Nope, we are not. We'll secure the fuel supply. Oh, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Okay, they have missiles going. They have a hacking module. That's not good. Can we get this in time? No, of course not. They unlocked all the doors. Well, I'm not sure what good that will do them. Let's take out their shields completely. I think this was patched in the Advanced Edition, but there was a slug ship that actually didn't have any physical access to the oxygen ports, oxygen rooms, so you could just take that out and then wait for them to suffocate, which was kind of glorious. There's nothing in here, wonderful. We'll go here then. I think we want to repair 20 damage here. Nice, and there is a store. We'll take the shop first. So we got a free reactor upgrade. I think this will go nicely in there. Let's go shopping though. Did get around the pretty outrageous cost for fixing things here. Okay, I think we can safely sell one of those fireballs. One of them has to go. I do like my scanners. If I sell one of those lasers for a fireball... I'm gonna hold on to that. Choices, 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 eh? Sell the battery charger because I don't see myself using a battery. I will try to get this. I could get a Rockman though. Those go very nicely with firebombs. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll buy the Rockman. So the next amount of money we save up will have to go into... I'm gonna hate myself for doing this, but we'll check this store out as well. The next amount of money I'll get in the next store will hopefully have a... strong metals. Those are kind of nice. Next one would have to go into... It's also always nice to have a slug on your ship. We'll have to go into a teleporter. There's a distress beacon. Those are sometimes traps and sometimes they're just very, very useful places. We'll give them fuel. And that gets us some more scrap. Enough scrap for the slug man. But we don't have too much more, and we need more fuel as well. I think the slug guy cost 45 scrap. We'll go back here. And probably... Will not buy the slug, I just needed fuel. I think that was the better call here. We want to have this run. Want to have your goods. They do not want to fight us. That's understandable, but not my problem really. Yes. Keep them from teleporting away. Get you on the sensors again. Okay. Very good, and they also hit the room with the better engineer. Get patched up quickly. Take that out, and now much of the ship is on fire, and they can't FTL away unless this room is extinguished and repaired. We'll also keep damaging their crew, which is kind of lovely. Well, it should actually die if I hit this again. Boom, there you go. I don't think we can actually achieve a decent amount of destruction here, especially because the next room that actually gets blown up will destroy the ship. But you can try. Maybe we get lucky. I should have probably hit their oxygen. Yeah, I don't think we can get them killed. See here, the fires will drain the oxygen in the room. But since they still have a functioning oxygen generator, can't really kill them. Let's speed this up. They would have been blown up anyway. Next sector, please. We want to go to the Mantis-controlled sectors. Totally want to. Yes. And for the time being, I want you in that place. Okay, Distress Beacon 1. We got a lot of Distress around. It's nice to see because that hopefully means we'll get... Okay, we find a small distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. The fire suppression system is not responding. Now those can damage our ship and kill our crew. This will, I think if we had a repair drone or I think there was something else that you could do to get those back going, but we'll send the rock crew member in. Your rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast. It disperses as much fire suppressant as possible into the heart of the blaze and eventually the fires start to die down. So we've got stealth weapons, hooray! I'm not really going to get the stealth thing, so this is, again, kinda useless for us. We're getting really bad luck with the augments here. Promise to help. We have an NG crew, so we can fix that as well. We are such problem solvers in this galaxy. We have a nice amount of beacons around the exits, so my stalling strategy should work nicely there as well. Glad to see that. But I kinda wanna think about weapon upgrades now. Okay, great. Ah, that's the worst room for an attack to go into. You to take the shields again. I'll actually stay there. No, go in here. 2, 3, 4. Ah, so close. At least it missed us. Okay, 2, 3, 4. That didn't work as planned either. Back to your stations, please. Oh no, you actually go there. Should have saved that. Please have 2 of those. Keep getting that very, very close. But I think those doors actually prevent fires from spreading. Medbay down. Nice, they gave us some fuel. And there's a store. Will it have what we need? Well, they certainly have fuel, although probably not that much. It does have precisely what I wanted. Okay, we'll sell the stealth weapons because screw them. I'll also buy a defense drone. We don't have a drone system yet, so this might have been a bad purchase, but I think it was a good idea. Get that fuel. Now, if I want to sell one of those, I get 10 money. But no, we'll hold them. We need more scrap to do the plan, but I think the experienced FTL player knows what I'm going for right now. It would be better with 2 rock crew members, but I think 1 will do just fine for now. We'll get a second one as soon as possible. Okay. And of course we get somebody who is armed to the teeth, quite literally. We need 1 weapon upgrade, at the very least. So glad we took out the bigger laser. I think that one has 3 shots. seen a fire, and they've just taken out one of our weapons for the time being. Okay, they have 2 iron bombs. How annoying is that? Very annoying. Luckily they didn't have the foresight to actually aim it at our shields. It could have actually paved the way for those things. Speaking of shields, they have an awful lot of those too. Yeah, you can detonate those in that room all day long if you want. I don't care. Okay, let's see if we can take that room out. At least we got rid of 1 shield bubble. Next, we want to prevent the big laser from hitting us. That works too. Very soon. Also, by all means, note that we actually got more scrap for that, which is another nice thing. You get progressively more stuff for your battles and so on, because they do get harder as well. One moment. Okay, I think we want to go here, then there. Now for next distress beacon, we probably want to see if we can upgrade our weapons. Yeah, let's trade that. Dangerously close on fuel. Oh, please give me some scrap. Fuel. Great, we've been trapped. It is indeed a trap. Now this laser here should not be too much of a threat to us. It only has 1 shot, so it can't get through our shields. This missile, though, is a problem. Not sure what he has against this room there, but apparently he doesn't like it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the Zoltan here is actually he's already pretty good at weapons aiming and weapons charging. Because they basically gain 1 skill level every... Oh no, you're not getting away. We can't afford you getting actually away there. Everything aimed for the piloting. We'll take the 3 fuel. Luckily for you, we really needed those. Okay, let's upgrade the ship. That'll do. Markhand, go there for now. Close those doors again. Okay, now we want to switch around stuff. We want to move this to there. And power those rooms. We then want the rock to go into that room. I think I can only get 1 jump out of this, so we'll not risk it. But it's not impossible to actually... yeah, we'll investigate. Sometimes it actually gets you an NG. And I was right. This sector would have been under control by the governor's next... but not governors, by the rebels next turn. We'll go to the NG homeworlds, I suppose. Yeah, we're now ready to actually face off against the bigger threats. We do need a store, so I think we want to go here. I will go here, just in case. Refueling platform. Okay, we needed that. I do feel a bit bad about stealing the fuel, but we really needed it. And I know this is not quite a justification. Oh, hello, Magic Steve. Okay, I think we're friendly enough. Ooh, nice. Okay, they just gave us 50 scrap out of nowhere. Not sure why they would do that, but lovely. I needed more. More. I think we'll just get one power bottle now. And dump it in here for the time being. Of course, there's a store next. Beacon. Let's see if this is a shipping board. Oh, lovely. Very, very lovely indeed. Take that guy out. This is a... I think that's a burst... Oh, no, it's only... Okay, it only has one shot, so we don't have to worry about this thing. Although I believe it can pierce one shield. Back there, I think we'll have to briefly pause that. Teleport the way again. It's not a problem. So now we might get away without actually having to deal with those guys. Those actually hit them. Can we teleport this in here? It was a hit and it killed one. Lovely. Now, we don't want them to douse that fire, so in you go. Now they have to fight first. And this makes more sense with 2 rocks or more. I think this will do nicely. I mean, the fire will do damage to them as well. Remember to evacuate my crew before it gets too bad, which it is just about to get. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. I might lose the rock. I might lose my rock. Can you... No, you can't leg it. Yeah, I think we made a mistake here. Well, I made a mistake. I was hoping 1 would do, but apparently it doesn't. On the bright side, it seems that they're not doing too well either. If we put a fire in here, those should spread quite nicely. And now all we have to do is wait. They can't hit us anymore. And now those fires should spread. They will either hit the oxygen or they will spread into the other rooms. Actually, since they're now kind of weakened, I might as well finish them off with this. There we go, no more life signs. Let's get our mantis out of there. And into there. And then we'll get to that storm. Maybe we'll buy a new rock, remember? There is of course none for sale here. Fix up the ship. They don't have a drone control here, that kinda sucks. Let's buy some more fuel. And by some I mean all of it. Because that's really the only thing that does limit you later on. I mean, well, that's kinda low. Oh really, you're trapping us, you bastards. Okay, if you want to fight there, then go ahead, knock yourself out. I think it might have been a good idea to actually buy that flag. Let's get... Let's go with this guy first. Let's take out their med bay. Being said, can now teleport in and take out their doors, I suppose. That'll keep it busy. Since I also can't dodge now, keep that medbay burning. It's kind of a big goal we have. This medbay must not stop burning. Come on, I want to kill this guy. Sporting generally gets you more money than well, not sporting does. Okay. Try not to waste too many missiles here. Should be able to take him out. If not, we'll retrieve our soldier for a moment. I think it'll do. Oh, wonderful. We got a new prisoner who joins our crew. We'll use him as kind of a floater. So he'll be doing all the fixing on board, and he'll have plenty of stuff to do in the near future. So for now he'll stand at that. But yeah, there's enough work for him in the near future. I think this way is promising. Okay, we'll take the ship. Yeah. Do I want 22 scrap? Do I want to be a hero? I don't like the look of those 2 missile launchers, so I think we'll accept their bribe. After all, being a hero doesn't pay quite as nicely as not. Okay. That's awfully convenient. Okay, let's see. They don't have anything we want. I would like a better weapon. Now drop basic laser. Okay, you don't have drone control either. Fine. Fix, get some fuel. And we're off. Do I make it to this stall? Shame. We want to aid the civilian ship. Of course we want to. Oh, wow, they have a lot of doors. They have a lot of doors here. Actually, could you help out there? We do need a drone control next. Once we don't have to worry about being hit by missiles anymore, we'll be a lot safer and a lot better off. Could those fires go out very soon, please? That bomb. Damn it! Also, just hit the room I didn't need to be hit. Can actually help fixing there. It's going to do too well. Next we want to learn is this. 2, 3. Okay, let's close those doors again. Get it there. You have too much health there, my friend. the mantis healed up. By the time he has this fire extinguisher, we'll probably be able to drop in on him with a boarding. Stunning my shields, although I don't care about that too much. Well, it looks like we don't have to do that. That works. And more scrap. Nice. Quest marker. Let's play it safe. We would need a third shield for that to be completely easy. Right now we can't actually pierce their shields, which is kind of bothering me. So the first firebomb will have to go in here. Okay, get ready to board. Didn't help. At all. If only we had our rock. Actually, we need a second human. We need a second boarding team member. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We're about to eat 4 hits. 2 of them at least. Okay, let's see. Go for that. Take those out. Next firebomb has to go in there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Of course, that missed. Okay, retreat for now. Yeah, teleport right into the medbay. That's probably a good idea. What's that? Heal up. Okay. Get back in there. You two get in here. Okay, now teleport over to, say, here. Need more fires. I should have probably kept that second fireball. We're about to get this. We can actually do this. Okay. Back to focusing on the ship here. Don't want that to be. That could stop being on fire, that'd be lovely. And out with you. That might have done enough harm to them. Ah, damn it. Might have tried a bit too hard here. Now that this is sorted, we can actually get the hell out of there. Evacuate this. Sensors are not on fire anymore, that's good to see. Close that off, fix that. Engines are still on fire. Let's keep that under vacuum. Now, this is pretty much done for, lovely. If you could stop stunning us, that'd be lovely. That. Close all the doors again. Okay, at least all of their weapons is now down as well. Everybody return to your stations. You return to that station, you go to that station, and you take that. But I mean, actually, I want you to fix the sensors first. I would like to see stuff again. Yeah, run. Prick. Looks like the stuff is still on fire. Okay. Weapons are still burning, that's good. No, you won't. Okay, that should help us. Now that they can't heal anymore, we will be better off. Yeah, now we got this. Just gotta keep him busy. You probably don't want to fix that. Okay, that was probably too long and too arduous, but we got it done. Ooh, do you have a drone control? You have a drone control. Lovely. We don't need that, thank you. Ooh, do I want that? Could also try to get a mind control. Or a backup battery, but I don't want to. This is kind of nice in emergencies. Or iron storms. Mind control can come in handy every now and then. We'll just fix the ship, I guess. Yeah, the fire drone is a bit too unreliable. It's nice because it will automatically start fires. But we currently... Ah, you know what? Screw it. We'll take it. I mean, we have the scrap for it. But more importantly, we can now use the defense drone we've been holding. And that completely eliminates any danger of missiles for us. At least for the near future. Who else is injured? You are injured. Let's get the crew patch up. That's something else that I tend to forget when I actually played with the cloning bay ships. You don't get healed per jump. Like, the cloning bay is kinda disadvantageous because you can't just regenerate health as you go, but you can only get your crewmates cloned completely full health, or you basically get a miniature or a small amount of health every jump. So if you have a lot of consecutive battles, then you will run out of health pretty heavily. And you're basically just sending clones in over and over again. Okay, nice. We just got a free repair drone. Not that we want that. Does it cost me to upgrade the drones? Nice. Next sector, please. We want to go to the... do you want to go slug or do you want to go rebel controlled? We'll take the rebels. Actually, no, we'll take this. Choices, choices, choices. I'll take the rebels. I think those are better than the slugs for us right now. There's a storm. Let's see if we can take out this ship here. Oh, that's a lot of lasers. That's a lot of lasers. I don't like this. I don't like this one single bit. Okay. Shields are here. We need those shields to be down. At least they didn't time that very well. It's fine. Okay. This has to burn. Directly followed by this has to be invaded. Okay, get out of there. You as well. Okay, pause. Firebomb in here as soon as possible, because that will lead those two to run away. And now you probably want to run away as well. Let's try not to get killed here. Oh, where's my drone room is hit? Damn it! You are my engineer. You're the shield guy. You fix the drone room, please. And by all means, go this way. Damn it! We just lost a human. I knew that was something I wanted to do. Okay, that sorts the clones out, which means we should have control over the ship very soon. Nice. Okay. We keep losing crew, which kind of sucks. Okay. So if they have a rock person again, we'll take it. We want to take that. Page 2. They have missiles. Nice. Can we sell anything? We want to sell that. I think we're a bit beyond the system repair drones now. Also kind of slow. They were a bit fast on the second ship. Also, hello, second viewer. On the NG ship, because that had the drone reactor booster, but they're kind of slow on this one. I'm half tempted to get the Pegasus missiles here, but I don't think that's the smartest idea. Could get an iron charger. How much does it do? One iron damage is not enough. But this could get up to 3 damage, so that would take out, I think, 3 shields? Or maybe 1.5 shields, I'm not too sure. Don't think it's good though. So we'll sell, no, we'll not sell anything. Also not to buy anything here. Yeah, that's not worth it. This would replace our med bay, which is something I don't want to replace. I mean, it would prevent me from losing a few crew members, but yeah, it's not worth it. Some fuel. And then we'll probably want to upgrade this. No, not this. This. We need more power. Lovely. That'll do. And it's a scout. We are so not prepared for those. We are so totally not prepared for those. Yeah, we'll have to basically sit this one out, because as it stands right now we can't do anything, and since this ship has no air in it, our firebombs are basically useless. So right now we are behind. I should have totally bought those missiles now. Though, of course, you can always say everybody's smart after the fact. Anything? So right now we are pretty much safe because I don't think they can pierce our shields. We also don't gain anything from this. So this is... No, this was bad. You there. Fix that. There. Okay, we're not perfectly safe. As it turns out, we were not perfectly safe. Go to the distress beacon. There's not too much we can do in this on this point, so yeah, have some fuel. Kinda low as well, but I think it's a good idea. Let's just see that as karmic makeup for the for stealing fuel earlier. Not that it helps us very much. Let's hope this is no automatic scout. Or something we can at least hit. Great. Kinda useless. But we can get... Oh great, intruders on board. Where? In the oxygen room. Can you perhaps not go there? Actually, we want you to go that way. So if you could get into here, you could go back here. That's fine. That's fine. Come in, come in, come in. It's probably a bit overpowering to have a 3v1 here. But he's doing nice. He's holding up remarkably well. I believe it might be a good idea to send in the NG as well. Just to get a bit of a better ratio here. Okay, right. We need to keep in mind this oxygen thing is down right now. Could we have all those doors open, please? To get in there. Oh, great. Things just got fixed. Lovely. Close those safely now. And everybody's healthy, so back on your stations, everybody. We'll take that door first. Go around to this distress beacon. Our last bit of fuel. Very, very close one. They have good weapons here as well. But nothing that can actually pierce shields. Like, if they had a burst laser, I would be very happy. Can I sell anything? First and foremost, we need fuel. I could sell one of those burst lasers, but I don't want to. Ah, no, will not. Will not. Get me more fuel, fix everything, and then we'll sadly have to go. This stuff would be nice, but we're still not. It's kind of worrying. We're still not any closer to getting better guns. Do that. Though I wonder why we couldn't teleport past that earlier. So why couldn't we teleport past that? They have cloning bay, but no, of course I don't have a med bay. Do I want to attack that? Oh great, we didn't quite manage to evade that. But at least we don't have to worry about their rockets. Okay. There. Good. The rocket is no problem anymore. If only we had a better drone bay. That should not have hit us. I want my scrap for that drone back. Of course, they also have to have they also have 3 shield bubbles. I never get that lucky with my defense drones. Like, if I try to get a missile past them, it never goes through. Okay, hopefully this takes out at least 1 shield. You're literally the worst defender drone ever. Defense drone. Don't want to appear ungrateful, but you're the worst. Keep them busy now. Okay, that one's gone. Else it needs fixing. Keep in mind, I have to get this mantis back out. Shields, you're the shield man. You're the shield guy. That was warded off quite nicely. Okay, this is no longer burning. I don't like that. Turns out they seem to be out of missiles. Yeah, it's not burning. Fix that. Nice, that was all the crew. So we've got some scrap and a lot of fuel. That's basically all we really wanted. Though we're also running fairly low on missiles, so that's the next goal, or the next, quite immediate, but what's a weaker thing than immediate? I suppose short or mid-term goal, that would be the right word here. Okay, this thing needs to be depowered, and of course we missed. Could you get back to that? I don't like this one bit. We're taking a beating here. Taking a pretty heavy beating, in fact. A bit too heavy for my taste. Would prefer to get out here very soon. I mean, there's nothing we can do about this, so that's the next one we're not winning. We had a good start. And I have to say that auto scouts with a lot of weapons were certainly the a bit of a blind spot, although I've been accepting it. I've been half accepting it as a blind spot. Because I was hoping we wouldn't run into those. I knew that once they had a lot of shields, well, not quite accepting. I was trying to get a better weapon, but it was very when I have to rely on missiles, because those are notoriously unreliable. If they miss, you're out of a missile, out of one missile, and if you miss too often, which can happen, well, you're kind of boned. Okay, do I want another round? I could. Not sure with what though. The Osprey is kind of nice. It's very powerful though, because they have like this extra weapon room here, which makes it incredibly powerful. Yeah. I think one of them was more powerful than the other. I forgot which one was the horrible one. But we have one with Type A. So let's go with Type B this time. And this might at least get at least we might end up with a victory here. So this is the artillery beam that pierces all shields. Yeah, we'll power that up fully. And I think this is a horrible missile weapon, so we'll want to drop that off as soon as possible. Oh, great. Lovely. Charming. Could we get some energy into the med bay? And some of things out, some of them in. Go in here. We'll asphyxiate them. Have some of that, prick. Don't think that'll do too much. Let's get out of here. That's one thing I don't like about the ship, is that you actually have to go through there to get to the med bay. And out of the way, and horribly placed overall. What a great start for the game. It is something that FTL does very, very well. It has this, okay, I'll do one more round vibe. It's just a snap and you're back in action. Maybe with another ship, maybe not. Well, up to you. Okay, you get back to, I think you were in here. Weapons man, and you were the pilot, which is in here. I wonder how long it took the crew, the FTL team to actually make those, come up with those ship layouts, like where all the rooms have to be in order to kind of keep the balance up. Yes, we can go around there. It always pays off to check that before you actually go there. I've had that in one of my first... Okay, let's see if this thing is worth its money. Probably have put my shields back up earlier. Okay, we have dual lasers, which are probably among the worst lasers possible. Now we took out their double laser. This thing is so slow. I think the one we wanted to get here first is get this weapon upgraded as far as possible. Otherwise I can't really select where it aims. Come on, aim quicker. Could have shot this thing already. Teehee. Nice. Okay, do I want this upgrade? I kind of want it, but I can't afford it right now. I think we'll keep that in mind for later. The benefit of that is we don't actually have to worry about high shield chips for a while. I mean, we don't have to worry about those anyway. In this case, I actually don't want to upgrade my sensors because I have a slugman. And slugs, as you can see earlier, actually have the ability to sense enemy crew on board. Let's go with the medbay upgrade. As usual, my priorities are medbay, shield, and then whatever we can. Oh great, another auto scout. Let's get this sorted. I'm so glad we have a Zoltan. Also nice that the scout really doesn't have anything to fight us with right now. We need this little iron beam. Be careful with the rest here though, because I'm quite sure it will activate either the hacking bay or something else nasty once we get to that. I hate how this actually drops the energy again. It's kind of putting on that thing to be charging up fast, and there is the hack. Okay, it took out the sensors in a nebula. Not the smartest move, because, well, those weren't working anyway, so joke's on you, really. But I'll not complain if the game actually throws me a bone for once. Certainly nothing I'm complaining about. It's rare enough, okay? Okay. There's another store ahead, or let's say another. There is a store ahead. Another auto scout. Save on missiles here, which is why I'm not using the lead home missile too often, but I guess I could do it now. Okay, that didn't take out too much. Let's see if we can knock out his weapon. Yes, we can. Lovely. That was quite unproductive there. Okay, that's the shields taken out. That thing has a very high dodge. I think those auto scouts generally have a very good chance to dodge. Much to might as may. That's at least the dodging sorted out. I don't think he'll recover in time for something significant to happen. Great, now it's doing the... Let's take the store. What's that? You know what? Give me long-range scanners. Okay. This can be accessed from those. Save this. Okay, we'll go around like this. Let's help them to defend. Yeah, that's good. That's certainly not healthy. Stop that fire. Let's also start evacuating this room. For good measure. I think the drone can't really keep up with our shield, so this basically negates, or has a good chance of negating, effectively negating one shield. But nothing worse. If nothing else is hitting you, that one drone should probably not really do too much harm. Okay, more scrap. I'm not sure if any of you actually want to read those messages. It's one of those things that you actually kind of start fading out when you play this game as excessive as I have. Stop that. Although a bit too late. It's not hitting the one thing I needed it to hit. Go, missile is out. Can we take out one shield? Yes, we can. We can't actually. You might want to leg it. As well. Okay, let's hit them both. We'll take Eowyn. He's kind of competent. We want him to be, I guess... Well, he'll be boarding crew very soon. For now, he'll be sitting on the shields. I don't think this station here can be manned. No, the artillery beam cannot be crewed. So, Eowyn, you'll be on the shields. I'm not sure if mantises have like a cultural aversion against that, because it's not used for killing, which is what mantises are very, very good at. Oh, and the long-range scanners already made themselves useful. Let's just begin. We can give them some fuel, that's fine. That was probably one of the lesser things we could get. Simply because we're almost out of the sector anyways, so getting a sector map later, very late, is kind of pointless. Also, if you have the long-range scanners, you almost have a sector. Okay. They're polite. They apologize before attacking us. Isn't that wonderful? It's actually not. Great. You go fix that, please. I know this will impact our recharge times, but it's all I have, really. We want to be careful with the missiles again. I have to cause a little fire or something. Oh well. Also seems like the beam targets the maximum amount of rooms, which is kind of nice. I know that you can actually cheese that a bit when you have a beam weapon of yourself. I will not surrender to the slavers. Thank you. Yeah, fight in the med bay. Face me, prick. Missiles, but let's take that out. Was hoping for the other one, but fine. Yeah, fix that. Shields. Why are you trying to escape, you pricks? No escaping here. Yes, please. It's nice how this shield beam stopped doing damage as soon as they surrendered. It's very, very nice of it, don't you think? I think that's a better way to handle people. We'll put Eowyn in the sensor room for now. Actually, no, we'll put him in the door room. So he'll be our kind of security officer. Which is kind of a straightforward job in this game. It's just keep all the doors closed. Okay, we could get a teleporter, but we don't have the scrap for it, sadly. Otherwise, I would be totally on board for that. Also, still need our second shield level. And with this ship, I always feel that it might be a smart idea to actually invest in... Oh, look at all those nebulas. We could actually go nebula for all the way until the end. It's the first time I actually see that. Oh, this is so amazing. Let's do this. Let's go nebula until the end. We're gonna regret this. But we have a long-range scanner, so we should actually be almost fine. Because we can't avoid those iron storms. Even though a friend recently told me that they actually like them. Oh nice, another crew member. You can take the sensors, although they don't really do much right now. I don't like the look of that missile launch, but we need this crap. interesting that they always have or most of the time have an NG to do all the repair work on board. Let's hit him now. Wow, it's actually on fire as well. So glad to see that. Was that missed? That had to miss, and that's not good. Kinda hate missiles myself. I like using them, but I hate having them used on me. Could power that. Oh well, all that. That's one thing we have to keep in mind when we actually get to boarding. Don't keep this beam down, because your crew will die when you destroy a ship your crew has boarded. Obviously they will die, they will not return. I think you can clone them, but we don't have a cloning base, so they're pretty much already dead. About 100 scrap. So you have 100 scrap, we'll go for the second shield. And this time I will also wait for the shields to be repaired. With the rest I don't care that much, but shields and weapons are generally good to be in prime condition before you actually move into the next beacon. Okay, nothing here. The ship bound to be here, so we'll retake that room. I have to keep in mind to actually station. We'll attack that. Sometimes you get really lucky and you find a new weapon there. Let's see if we have that amount of luck today. Nope, missed. So it doesn't look like we are too lucky today. At least not immediately. Let's target that. Oh, by the way, I got my video back. Some of you may remember the crazy Russian hacker has actually copyright claimed my video, in which I was trying to demonstrate that he has very little idea of beekeeping in general. So that's 100 scrap, so 2. He only had to use 95 scrap. Nonetheless, it was worth it. Now we have 2 shields, and I should probably send my Zoltan. This is always a bit of a dodgy move. 45 scrap for weapon it can be cheap. You could get all those lasers we had on the red tail earlier. You could get. I think he also sometimes sells you just garbage. It's not a weapon at all, and sometimes you get amazing stuff. So. Luckily, we don't have to consider that right now, because we don't have the scrap for a good weapon, or for a new weapon. We get a small bomb, but I don't think they're too much more precise than the missiles, so I'm not sure if it's making much of a difference, really. Okay, keep busy. Can we hit that first? Yes, so now there's no more dodging. That is still has a shield. And there's that beam. Yeah, look at that. It's angling in such a way that I think it missed this corner here. I think we'd be better off not exactly that. Missed one little bit of a corner here, but I'm not too sure. Straight through here. I think you could have done more damage this way, but it's kind of a tiny difference. It's like one damage or so. Okay, that's a relatively high amount. I mean, depending on how much damage you're dealing. It's 25 to 30% damage. So that's kind of a lot, but it's still not too much of a end. Although it can be fun with the fire beam, because it doesn't really seem to care how much of the room it was hitting. It just cares about if the fire beam has touched that room. So if you can start like 4 fires instead of 3 fires, or fires in 4 rooms over 3 rooms, then that is a massive difference. I hate those missiles. You get out of there. You and you. Oh, of course that hit the shields. Can we... Wait. It's lovely. Let me check something. This is 1 damage. This is 2 damage. Okay, screw you. Small bomb it is. Okay, you turn there. You heal yourself. I wish I had shot earlier. I wish I hadn't wasted that. I hate how you still have to fight them off though. I mean, okay, where they're supposed to go, they can't teleport out, but it's kind of annoying to have to fight them off. I mean, I know you had to. It's not the first time that happened to me. I still have to say I don't like it. Let's go here first. I guess this not too late to do actually. There is an event here. I thought there was no fight here because there was no because the long-range scanner said nope, but apparently there is. So we'll attack the pirate again. Of course he has missiles again. I hate those. See if we can take out the shield. Okay, no more missiles. Still more missiles for you. Lovely. Fix that. Yeah, that's the next thing we'll sort out. Oh no, you don't. It was nice to have the bomb kind of in as a backup. That's actually kind of generous. Okay, fix that. Open all doors. I don't think there's a way to actually see through that without getting... or to actually get your sensors going. Make it there in time. Yes. Send G for now. I don't think there's a way to get your sensors going in a fog. It just doesn't happen. Even the interior sensors, which I think is kind of weird. Oh, 2 stores. Let's see if we can get something better than the LITO missiles. They would have a drone control, which we currently can't afford. We'll just sell the LITO missiles. Because I think they're literally the worst missiles you can get. Fix everything, and I think we're looking okay-ish on most supplies. So let's move on to the next store. Can we get to... Yes, we can. Nice. Let's move on to the next store and see what we can get from there. They will have a teleporter, which is something we definitely want. That's not too amazing. Lots of humans, we don't care about those for now. In most cases, you're actually better off with non-human crew members. Nope. Okay, next sector. We want to go fog all the way, so fog it is. Or nebula. I'm still kind of surprised we actually got such an air, because I've played this game a lot and I've never had this before. It's weird. It really is weird. Yeah, it doesn't look too dangerous to me. I mean, it has a lot of weapons on board. I think it's something we can't really handle. Take one of those out. Yeah, now we're safe. Now we can actually take our sweet time with this. Probably want to upgrade the artillery beam next. If memory serves, this could become very powerful. If you had this like quickly and early on in the game, you could really do a lot of damage to any enemy ship. To the point where I would even argue it's actually a bit overpowered. Lovely. I can't give you 4 fuel, sorry. I only had 4 fuel, but you were one jump away from a shop. You could have just gone there, you know. Okay. We'll hold on to that. But I certainly want this teleporter. Drone control can come later. We want the teleporter. And of course, a bunch of fuel. Okay, actually, I want this now. So, teleport room is this one. Let's save that crew loadout. And jump through here. They don't seem to have any... They have a med bay though. I think we'll be fine. As long as they don't have missiles, I think you'll generally have a very good, decent jet. I mean, they have a burst laser 3, which means they will probably get us 1 shot to eat. Unless, of course, one of them misses. Doesn't. It never does when I need it to. Okay, hit that. Don't, it's up. So that has a bit more health than I like too. Still not down. Now it is. In we go. Kind of need to keep this med bay down. I should probably also stop charging this artillery ray. Did that just kill my crew? I would hope not. Okay, get out of there. So, please extinguish that. That's good. We'll have to destroy them. I have to pay better attention to my crews. Forget about the boarding for now. I think we're better off doing other stuff. I think we're better off just throwing Oh, great. I think we're better off using the artillery beam for now. Let's keep that powered. Should probably start shooting back. I think it's nice that bombs can actually not be shot down. I think it would be nice if they actually hit better. I mean, look at that, it didn't even hit, it wasn't even close. Okay, it wasn't even close. In astronomic dimensions, I suppose, but said it wasn't even that close to the thing I was aiming at. Yeah, it keeps prioritizing the wrong thing. I say wrong. The thing I don't need it to prioritize. I literally wasted 3 bombs on that. 3 missiles. Bombs. Missiles. Can we take it out now? Yes, thank you. They can pretty much hit that shield all they want, or the iron thing all they want. Not gonna hurt me too much. Okay, take that out. This dual laser needs to be replaced. Let's save on guns here. Okay, who's injured? You're injured. And you are injured. Okay, and back we go. I think this is one of the worst layouts in terms of efficiency. It takes ages to get from one end of the ship to the other. I suppose is the point. About to be boarded. No, thank you. Okay. Very convenient. You might want to get out of there. You might want to get in there. I should have probably sent them in both. I should have sent them both in to begin with. Okay, take out their shields. Sort it out. Wish we could start a fire. No. I'll just wait for my artillery beam to be charged up again. I don't care. I like that he's a drone, but I think that's fine as well. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do. Anything I want to upgrade right now? Not here. No, next jump we will. Or next jump, but very soon. We'll attack that pirate. He of course has a... yeah, he has a bomb launcher. Turn to your stations, please. And met me. that out. Teehee. Some of that. Yes, please. What's the defense crown actually doing? Ooh, that's cool. We'll keep that around. Also, since there's no shop in the vicinity, we'll probably want to upgrade, say, this. We'll get a cooldown down to 30 seconds, which is reasonably fast. At least better than what it's at now, so we'll take that as well. Since we have an awful lot of time here, we'll take this beacon. Don't think we could have dodged that. We have a flak and a whole lot of lasers. Ah, damn it, they hit something. Of course they hit something. Could you have less weapons, please? Thank you. That was a waste. Doesn't matter though, because we have the artillery beam and it's ready. I'm not sure if it cut through anything I wanted it to. Do that. I think they were going a bit too quick for us. They are not charging the FTL as quick as they need to. Also stop shooting now. Let's hope we can get around that. I would accept that. Of course we ate that shot. Of course we just had to take that one. Okay, let's crew fix up first. This guy. Alright, because the salt is now here. Okay, do this and in there. Ah, I should totally avoid more. Why does everything have to have those stupid flag launchers? I hit that. Okay, now at least they're not immediately FTLing away again. Yes. Even started the fire. Nice. Okay, they will not get away from us, although we also won't get away from that. Oh, this is a bit too close for comfort. Can we take that out? Shit. Okay, that was absolutely necessary. It's completely necessary because otherwise they would have just destroyed us. We are still very close to being dead anyway. So, Ah, is it worth it? Is it worth it? We kinda have to. We kinda have to. We'll ignore the pirate. I'm not gonna risk that. And I'm hoping that we can get a repair here. Nope, we can't. Of course we can't. Okay, could you two get yourself fixed? Okay. Next sector, we'll stick with the nebula. Although, of course, the next nebula might be our last one. It might be the last nebula we'll ever face. Distress signals. Let's hope it's not a trap. Let's carefully do that. You can actually take damage and get destroyed this way, so if you can avoid getting hit, that's a good thing. We don't need drone parts, thank you. Do I want to go to ship? I think I want to avoid ship locations for now. Oh great, a drone I can sell. Let's go with you. Okay, we're down. We are definitely dead. Because this missile launcher here is going to wipe us out. At least I was expecting that. And the only thing we can put out right now is the small bomb, because we do not actually have anything else. And there we go. I was wondering if we could dodge a third one, but nope. And now, of course, just as we explode, the missile thing goes down as well. Well, I think that was enough FTL for now. We did 3 rounds. We lost most of them spectacularly. Although it's kind of interesting how you often have a bit of a very easy start, and then the game just throws something horrible at you. Like this one auto scout, which was armed to the teeth with drones and guns, and I think it had 2 or 3 shields. So it was absurd. Anyway, it's always a fun game. I don't think next Friday will be another FTL stream. I'm quite pleased with the OBS though. It seems to have done okay-ish. I mean, YouTube has complained about not receiving enough video, but I didn't actually check the stream, so I have no idea how it looked. Because, well, the OBS studio window is a bit bigger, which is coming as a bit of a disadvantage when you actually try to view your stream, because the last one I could just comfortably fit under the stream. It would basically sit where the stream info was, like the title and the tags and all those options like monetization and stuff, which I'll probably lose access to anyway very soon. And now it's I would say about 2 to 3 times as big, so I can't really squeeze that in there anymore, and it's now also over the actual stream preview. I'm not sure if that's actually a preview. I think it's actually a viewing window. So yeah, it's I have no idea how the stream was, although I think last time that was nothing to be worried about. I think FTL generally, because there's very little movement on the screen, I think FTL in general is very stream friendly in that regard, and then very simple to work with. And what was I going to say here? It just doesn't send too much information, so I think YouTube might think that this is actually like a very poor quality video, or very low amount of input, but of course there is video happening. Anyway, that's all for today. I should probably upload those videos I recorded earlier, last week. I think I still have 1 or 2 Settlers 2 episodes I should totally get going. And what else do I have? There's more stuff I had. Darkest Dungeon was something else I had. And I'm hoping that tomorrow I can actually also do the Treasure Adventure game again. Looking forward to that. I didn't get it done last week, so I think we might do a longer of a live stream. Maybe it's I'm not sure if I'll start earlier, if I do it longer the other direction, so I stop it later. But I've actually not touched the Treasure Adventure game anymore.